Exhilarating sports talk coming up next on The Doug Stewart Show in about 2 minutes. Stay tuned. We're about to have some fun. That's right, sports talk, guy talk, right here on The Doug Stewart Show. Show coming up in about a minute and a half. Hold on. You have entered a no puppet zone. That's right, no puppetry around here. The Doug Stewart Show coming up in about 1 minute. The realest, treeless, most unfiltered sports and guy talk show in America. The Doug Stewart Show coming up in about 30 seconds. Yes!
Play this record as frequently as possible.
The Doug Stewart Show
is the best in the world as far as I'm concerned.
This is sports talk for the people. The Doug Stewart Show. It's like the tail wagging the dog. They create the narrative. Don't believe it. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Or are you not entertained? This is sports talk with hot sauce. Texas Pete hot sauce. The Doug Stewart Show. Yeah! Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show, and this is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday, and oh boy, we've got a lot of great things we're going to get into today, as we do every single day. Shouts out to all of the Stewies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. Welcome, 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 welcome. Bring that beat back one more time, Cassidy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show, the realest, treeless sports and guy talk show in America. Thank you for joining your boy. If you're new to the show, what took you so long? I mean, damn. I mean, we happy you're here, but what took your ass so long? Huh? We've been doing this for well over a year now, and we have the most fun that you can have on radio and online. All right? A couple things you need to do if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show. You need to go to Spreaker.com and follow the show on Spreaker.com. Just search the Doug Stewart Show, find it, and then hit the little follow button. So that'll alert you whenever there's a show coming on live, okay? Not just my show, but any of the other shows. Fine programming here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. I'll talk more about that in a second. And then you need to hit the little chat bubble and jump into the chat room. And that's where you're introduced to a whole new world. I call the inhabitants of the chat room the Stewies. And I call it the Fantasy Island of Sports and Guy Chat. Yes, sir! For some reason, I just want to get my serious dude voice whenever I talk about that, because it is very serious. The chat room is very serious, man. We have the best chat room in the world. Good morning to all of the Stewies already in there chatting it up. Yeah. Yes, we do. The best in the world. All right. Shouts out to my man Trey Frazier and Maestro Styles, as well as the Grizz. Their shows came on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network on yesterday. Fantastic. Fantastic. The Grizz kind of winning some of y'all over. Y'all were mad at the Grizz for a minute. But the Grizz has kind of won some of y'all over with some of his takes over the last couple of weeks, man. If you have an online show or podcast and it's good and people tell you it's good, you need to holler at your folks, man. We are building a monster here. That's the goal, is to build a monster of an online radio network, entertainment, programming, for us, by us. Like, we can kind of steal a whole FUBU moniker, all right? So if you have a good podcast, good show once again, but you don't have a lot of listeners, it's hard to get people to listen to shows online. It's not easy. You know, the whole concept really hadn't caught on to the degree in which it's going to be at in a couple of years. But we are doing big things right now. We have over 10,000 followers to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, over 400,000 listens to the network. We can have your show broadcast on this network very, very inexpensively. Okay? So email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. That's Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. Build your show up. Build your brand up. Yes. The Doug Stewart Show is brought to you by ID Life. What is ID Life? ID Life is individualized nutrition. That's right. It's individualized nutrition. It's nutrition just for you, not for anybody else. Take your free assessment so that ID Life can put together a package and supplement specifically for you. All you got to do is go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Take the free assessment and get healthy in 2016. Yes, sir. All right, so you see the title of today's show. Dwight Howard is an Atlanta Hawk. Not. Nothing really big happened on the NBA trade deadline yesterday. A couple little moves made, but we'll talk about those. Nothing really big to get into, so we'll talk about that. Gilbert Arenas and Swaggy P, they must be brothers. I'll tell you about that. Have these kids no respect? Interesting little story dealing with that. So we'll get into that. We also got the Boiled Peanuts Awards today. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, the Stacy Dash, that's what we named the awards after Stacy Dash. The Stacy Dash Boiled Peanut Awards go out to the Buster of the Week in sports and entertainment. Yes. Yes, it does. And so I'll tell you who your nominees are coming up in the next segment. Okay, I'll tell you who your nominees are. I'm still kind of compiling them. I asked for Boiled Peanuts nominees from the Stewies this morning on Facebook, and so they're still coming in, and I'll give you the final nominees, and we'll give out that Stacy Dash silly-ass Boiled Peanuts Award later today. I know! She's crazy as a Mickey Ficky. I can tell you this right now. One of the, and I talked about this on my Periscope this morning, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. One of the nominees is Donald Trump, and you might have heard this. I guess it's a mini controversy about Donald Trump. Donald Trump was called out by the Pope Francis. And in effect, the Pope says, it's not Christian-like for a guy to recommend or to state that we should put a wall between Mexico and the United States, in effect dividing people. We should be building bridges, I think the quote is from the Pope. And Donald Trump kind of went in on the Pope and try to question the Pope. I don't know, man. And I mean, one of the last things I think you need to do is try to take a fight up with the good Lord's first-hand, right-hand man. I mean, I don't know about that. And Donald Trump he's all over the place. And for the life of me, man, I'm telling you, man, it's like freaking the X-Files around here. It's like, some type of weird science fiction type story with this whole Donald Trump thing. I swear to you, I still think to this day that at some point in the next week or so, they're going to come out and talk about how the whole Donald Trump running for president thing is like a big, April Fool's joke or something. Yeah, but evidently it's not. Donald Trump is running for president. Donald freaking Trump. Not only is he running for president, he's got people that are going to vote for him for president of the United States of America. Am I in freaking bizarro world? Like this thing is getting serious. Like this thing is really, really getting serious. For the longest time, and I've told the Stewies this before, for the longest time, man, I thought the whole thing was like a publicity stunt. Like, you know how people, they'll say that they're running for president or write them in as a write-in candidate for so-and-so, and they know good and well they don't have a chance in hell of winning, or maybe they're trying to make some type of political or social statement. So, hey, yeah, put my name on the ballot. That's what I thought this thing was. I thought it was Donald Trump trying to get some type of headlines, and evidently people are taking this guy for real, and he might be the president of these here United States of America. And it's funny on a Fantastic Freaky Funny Friday that I talk about this because the whole thing to me is just funny. It's funny, but it's sad. It's sad. Yeah. Oh. I tell you what, if we got some people that listen to the show right now, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, if we got anybody that's listening to the Doug Stewart Show right now that's considering voting for Donald Trump, hit me in the chat room and give me your reasons why you're taking this guy serious. Why does it look like that he's going to be the front runner for the Republican Party in the race for the presidency? Tell me in the chat room, what am I missing? Tell me in the chat room why I'm crazy to think that we're crazy for even dignifying Donald Trump running for president. Just tell me, enlighten me why this thing isn't a joke. Oh, well, he's good at business. Damn it, business is a small part of what the president has to do. You're talking international affairs. You're talking healthcare. You're talking a lot of political things that a guy that makes a lot of money probably has no idea about. Just because you're a good businessman doesn't mean you're a good politician, or you know the issues and you've been entrenched with the issues for the last 30 or 40 years. Has Donald Trump ever even been a mayor anywhere? Has he ever been in the Senate? Has he ever been in the House of Representatives? Has he ever been in government at all? No, I don't think. Man's too busy building casinos. And wait a minute, I think this might even quantify as a rant. I didn't mean to do it, but sometimes it bees like that. All right, when we get back from the break, man, let's talk a little bit NBA trade deadline. I do mean a little bit because there's not a lot out there. Nothing happened yesterday. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm confused about this whole Donald Trump thing. Don't go away, the Doug Stewart Show. What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets, with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. We got a little bit of football to talk about, do we? Yeah, I think we do. We got a little bit, man. You can hit your boy up at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Talk a little bit about the NBA trade deadline here in a second, but the Stacy Dash Boiled Peanuts Award nominees for later on today are as follows. First off, Ronda Rousey for the, I don't know what you even call it, the display of, hurt and despair in her life, and talking about how when she got her ass kicked by the Holly Holm chick, I'm not talking about the whole aspect of her, intimating that she was going to kill herself. I'm not talking about that. But the whole concept of us as fans, sports fans, trying to have or giving her pity is, I guess, the best way to say it. So Ronda Rousey is nominated. I did a YouTube video on it and posted it. How dare Ronda Rousey? If you go back and look at some of the comments that she made before this fight, she totally dismissed this chick like, how dare y'all even consider that this young lady's going to beat me? And I'm the best, and I'm this, that, and the other, and I'm the bee's knees. And then you go out and you get your ass kicked, and for some reason you come on TV and you cry, and ESPN should be nominated as well, the Puppet Factory, because they kind of set this whole thing up. The narrative was feel sorry for Ronda Rousey. Oh, hell no, I don't feel sorry for that heifer. So Ronda Rousey's nominated. Donald Trump, which we talked about, we exhausted in the last segment. Donald Trump for, like I said, in effect, going at God's right-hand man. Like, I don't think that's right. I don't think that. I think if the Pope says something that you may misconstrue, and I'm going to say misconstrue, as a shot at you, you should probably just walk away. You should probably just stand down, because once again, him and God are kind of like boys. So Donald Trump's nominated that, and just in general, because Donald Trump's Donald Trump. Kanye West is nominated for asking Mark Zuckerberg for $1 billion. And actually, I don't have a problem with that. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, but y'all nominated him, so he's in the list for the Stacy Dash Boiled Peanut Award. I really don't have a problem for it. What's the saying? They say, speaking of church, as a matter of fact, asking you shall receive. You don't know. Ask. You might receive it. Kanye said he need $1 billion. Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, has $1 billion. And And so he asking for it. Now, I don't even know. I read something that said that Kanye, isn't $53 million in debt. He's invested $53 million of his money, but therefore business, opportunities. And so, at the end of the day, they're investments, So I don't know, but y'all nominated Kanye West, so he's nominated for a Bald Peanuts Award. Stacy Dash Bald Peanuts Award. And then the last one is a duo, Peyton and Archie Manning's ass. It's bad enough that Peyton Manning allegedly threw his nuts up on this chick's face in this whole scandal. That's bad enough. But what I find to even be more disturbing is the fact that in this deposition and in these notes from the interviews that Peyton and Archie Manning did, and also in talking about this story, Archie Manning and Peyton Manning talked about and said out loud that Jamie Norright, the person, the victim at the base of this whole story, was somehow wrong, if she did or not. And I don't even know if it's even true. She was wrong, or she was drastically wrong for, quote unquote, having sex with black guys. Yeah. That's the most offensive thing out of this whole story to me, more so than anything else, is that Archie Manning, a guy that everybody loves and respects, the Manning family, the patriarch family of football, the Manning family, has these views on black people. Yeah. I mean, in effect, it came across, if you read the comments from the interviews that I talked about on Monday, I believe, when the story broke on Saturday, we talked about it on Monday, is Peyton and Archie felt like, and more so Archie, I'm going to be honest about it, more so Archie in his statements basically tried to, put black people in like a different category. They're not humans. They're something else, How dare you have sex with, aliens or some other species, That'll tell you what he think about your black ass. So they're nominated. They're nominated for a Bald Peanuts Award, and I got to be honest with you, man. They look like they're the leader in the clubhouse right now. Yeah. So we'll give that award out a little bit later today on the Doug Stewart Show. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. The Atlanta Hawks don't do anything for the trade deadline. There was a lot of conversation about Jeff Teague, as well as Al Horford. Couldn't remember his name for some reason. And Al Horford being traded. At the end of the day, they didn't do it. And what's going to happen is they're going to lose these guys to free agency because they're going to get a boatload of money on the free agent market. And the Hawks are just going to be left with nothing. I don't know, man. I always think, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, I always think that something is better than nothing. You understand what I'm saying? There's probably an 80-90% chance that you're going to lose Al Horford and Jeff Teague on the free agent market. You got to make a deal. Yeah, you don't really have a good position of leverage, and teams know that. They know the circumstances surrounding the players. But still, man, get something for nothing. You're not going to win a championship with Al Horford right now. Get a solid piece, maybe a young piece, and develop him, and maybe he becomes a all-star type player. Or get draft picks or something like that. So I don't know, man. I was kind of disappointed that the Hawks didn't make a move. They get Kirk Heinrich, second time around for the Hawks. I mean, that's nothing much. They trade away Sheldon Mack. So not a lot that the Hawks did yesterday. Kind of disappointing in my book. The other big story as it relates to Atlanta, I guess kind of sort of, as there was talk about Dwight Howard being traded to the Hawks. The Hawks were one of the suitors. And we find out that the Houston Rockets, word on the street is the Houston Rockets wanted a first-round pick and another front-line type player. Like they wanted a starting type, all-star type player for Dwight Howard, who's just not the Dwight Howard he was 7-8 years ago, who's really shown that he's really underachieved in the NBA based on what we thought he was going to be, at least I did. He's averaged 14.6 points per game, 12 rebounds and 1.5 blocks in 44 games this season. He only played in 41 games last year. You got some little injury issues that's coming into play with Dwight Howard. So everybody in the NBA, in effect, passes. Like, nah, that's too much. That's too much. Y'all keep them. We straight. We good. We good. So Dwight isn't moved. We'll see what kind of run they have in the second half of the season for Houston. The Clippers trade Jeff Green to the Grizzlies. That's not going to make anybody that much better. Or Jeff Green goes to the Clippers and is traded from the Grizzlies to the Clippers. I don't see how that's going to make the Clippers a championship team, and I read the story and talked about, that they thought he could come in and give them a little bit more than Lance Stevenson has given them. And Lance Stevenson, boy, that whole thing, when Lance Stevenson went to the Clippers, I was like, man, that's a great move. That's a great move, even though he didn't do a damn thing in relative terms when he was in Charlotte for a minute or so. Lance Stevenson's brand has just really, really gone down over the last couple of years. Once again, if you factor in that Charlotte thing and then what's been going on with the Clippers, he can't even get off the bench. Like, he is not Doc's favorite guy on that team. So they make a deal and they get Jeff Green out there in L.A. The Thunder add Randy Foye. That's not going to make them or help them win a championship. He's going to come off the bench. He's not a starter for those guys. He's not going to start over Westbrook. The move came on Thursday, qualifies as the Thunder acquired Randy Foye from Denver in exchange for DJ Augustine and Steve Novak. What else happened in the NBA? Markieff Morris goes to the Wizards. The Wizards gets Markieff Morris, and the Suns get Chris Humphries and DeJuan Blair in a 2016 Washington first-round pick, top 9 protected. So they gave him kind of a lot to get Markieff Morris, who's kind of been disgruntled because they traded away his brother, and that wasn't supposed to be the deal. Those cats took, less money to come and play together there in Phoenix, and they doodled on him. That's the way they looked at him. Traded away his brother. They twins, and I guess they got some type of fraternal bond or whatever, and he ain't like it. And so he's been showing his ass, so he's somewhat kind of got a bad reputation over the last couple of weeks. So nothing really big in the NBA trade deadline or for NBA trade deadline on yesterday. What are your thoughts? Did your team do anything? We can rap about it. Not a lot to talk about, but we can rap about it. I think pretty much everybody stayed pat. Yeah, everybody stayed pat. Cleveland made a deal. We'll talk about that when we get back from the break. And it didn't really make them a lot better. We'll see. All right, when we get back from the break, man, your boy Jared Allen, kind of pimpish with what he pulled yesterday. We'll talk about the former defensive end for the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers coming up next on the Doug Stewart Show. Ball penis a little bit later. Stay tuned. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-file, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedugstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7. It's Friday. And a lot of y'all got paid today. A lot of y'all got paid. I know you did. I know you did. Do you know about the Triple F campaign? Huh? Do you know about it? Huh? Thank you, studio audience. A lot of y'all got paid today, man. Don't try to hide the money. Hey, man, the Triple F campaign, it stands for $5 for the flavor, man. $5 a month. That's like 25 cents a day if you're talking about the days of the week that we do this show. That's what we're asking all listeners to the Doug Stewart Show and Stewart Media and Entertainment, man, is to donate, help us out with $5 one time a month. All you got to do is go to thedugstewartshow.com, click on the donate button to the right, and donate $5 one time a month. Now, that's not restricting you and donating, I don't know, if you want to keep the whole F theme, $50 or $500 or $5,000 or even $50,000 or even, once again, if you from Dubai and you got a couple of mansions and castles or whatever, maybe you can even donate $5 million. We will take it. PayPal can accommodate it, shawty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, buy your boy a beer, man. That's what I equated to. Buy your boy a beer, man, and donate $5 a month, one time a month to Stewart Media and Entertainment. We appreciate it. Seriously, we really do appreciate it. Anybody, a lot of cats have donated the last couple of weeks, man. Trust me, your little $5 is going to help build Stewart Media and Entertainment. I'm not going to take your $5 and go buy some drinks or go to the movies or something like that, man. I mean, your money goes straight to building up SME. So rest assured in that. Celebrating birthdays today. Mike Miller. Is Mike Miller still in the NBA? Small forward, shooting guard. From Mitchell, South Dakota. Okay. Yeah, Mike Miller, man, obviously did big things with the Miami Heat, played for the University of Florida. How did they go out and get a guy from South Dakota? And Mike Miller got that swag, too. He got that Jason Williams white chocolate kind of swag about himself. Wait a minute. Where's my boy? Y'all remember Jimmy Ferris? And we got one of my frat listening to the show right now. One of my lodge brothers, St. James Lodge number 4 in ATL. Y'all remember Jimmy Ferris? Jimmy Ferris is another one of them Caucasian brothers that got a lot of swag about himself. And I think Jimmy Ferris played wide receiver for the Atlanta Falcons for a couple of years. I think Jimmy is from Montana or Idaho, and I'll look it up here in a second. But Jimmy Ferris got that real swag too. So I don't know what's going on in that part of the country. I think South Dakota, where Mike Miller's from, and Idaho or Montana are all geographically next to each other. But anyway, happy birthday to Mike Miller. He turns 35 years old today. Happy birthday to him. Celebrating his 75th birthday today is the great Smokey Robinson. Smokey Robinson turns 75 years old today. Smokey Robinson and Tom Joyner are like homeboys. I think Smokey Robinson's from Tuskegee, Alabama, and Tom Joyner always talks about how he was supposed to be a member of the of Smokey Robinson's group or whatever, and I can't remember the name of the group right now. And his mama wouldn't let him do it. Right. There's whatever story Tom always talks about, how he was supposed to be, one of the bandmates with Smokey Robinson back in the day. And his mama wouldn't let him do it. A lot of light skin going on in Tuskegee, Alabama, man. Tom Joyner and Smokey Robinson. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Let me see where Smokey's from. Let me make sure. Let me verify. Smokey Robinson is from Tuskegee, Alabama. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. I'm thinking about another light-skinned ninja. Smokey Robinson's actually from Detroit. Who was I thinking about? Tom always tells a story about somebody or some group or whatever. I don't know. I'm mixing up my stories. I took a lot of hits to the head, man. I apologize. Smokey's actually from Detroit, Michigan. Celebrating his 52nd birthday today is Seal, singer, artist born in London, England, sultry singer of rock and soul, whose most popular song, Kiss from a Rose, appeared on the Batman Forever soundtrack. He received a degree in architecture and worked odd jobs in London. He played with a blues band in Thailand. Damn. The noticeable scars on his face come from lupus, a condition he suffered as a child. Yeah, man. I mean, he got those scars on his face, man. He was a child of Adebisi and Francis Samuel and was raised in inner London by his foster family. He has two sons named Johan and Henry. And he married Heidi Klum back in 2005. He must got hellified rap. And also celebrating their 47th birthday today is Cynthia Bailey, one of them chicks on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. What? There we go. I said it yesterday. I'm not a fan of that damn show. Good Lord, I'm not a fan. She fine as white wine, though. I mean, Cynthia is really, really like that. 47 years old. Happy birthday to her. And also today, February 19th, today is National Lash Day. Today is also National Caregivers Day. And today is also National Chocolate Mint Day, which is disgusting. I mean, absolutely disgusting. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the Girl Scout cookies, the Thin Mints. My wife just bought a box of those home a couple of days ago, man. I absolutely hate those Thin Mints. Mint and chocolate shouldn't be infused together. They just shouldn't. Man, what's going on with the studio audience? Got a cold or something? 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Let me read some of your chat here in the chat room on Spreaker.com. From Leon, he says, imagine Trump having to sit down with Putin. Right. That's the thing about it. Like he doesn't even have decorum. Like he doesn't have couth. Like, you can't be negotiating with world leaders that got nuclear weapons and you an ass like Donald Trump. Like, that doesn't even work. I mean, part of being a politician is being able to be a politician, okay? And being able to talk to people and negotiate with people, world leaders. Donald Trump is so crude, he can't be a politician, not the president. He might could be a little, I don't know, mayor of some little podunk town and wherever, but he can't be the damn president. Stop that. Thank you, studio audience, for getting your voices back. The whole thing is ridiculous. Ducking and dodging. Don't get worked up, Doug. And I'm reading this, I guess, from the earlier chat today. Miss Mocabella, Donald Trump will be president and we'll all be in trouble. I saw somebody posted, here it go. My man RC, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. My man RC in the chat room says, dude would get all our asses killed. Yes! Like, I think that really, that summarizes the whole thing in a nutshell to me. Is Donald Trump will probably get our ass killed. All of our asses killed in some type of war with some superpower or for some foolishness. You gonna allow Donald Trump to make major decisions like that and put us in harm's way? The hothead, talk off the cuff, unfiltered, unpolished, uncouth Donald Trump? Seriously? Come on. Come on. I mean, I can see Donald Trump right now talking trash, sending out tweets, hating on the Kim dude in North Korea. Yeah, I can see that right now. Yeah, I can see Donald Trump on his social media hurling insults over to North Korea. And then we dead. He gonna get all our asses killed. Stop! Somebody, if you know somebody, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, I'm laughing so I don't cry. If you know somebody that's leaning towards voting for Donald Trump, not just in this Republican thing, but for president long term, talk to them and make them understand that Donald Trump is going to get all our asses killed. I don't want to die because of Donald Trump foolishness. He having a bad day and he go off with some world leader. I don't want that. He's trying to fight the Pope, right? The 47 problem I talked about that. Maybe you just joining in. Yeah, he picking a fight with God's right-hand man. Who does that? From Busa, he says, no, Doug, the CIA will whack Trump before that happens. That's probably the case. But damn, do you even want to risk it? From Grego, Trump is the type that will send all his middle-class voters, supporters to the front line of the war. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He gonna get all our ass killed, man. Come on, man. This thing is serious. All right, it was funny for a minute, but this thing is starting to really get serious, and it's really starting to bother me, man. Stop it. Bootsy, kilt. Roddy Piper wore one of those, didn't he? Yes. All right, I'm using the street vernacular. I'm following up the post from RC. I'm using the street vernacular of killed, okay? And I already got an accent already, y'all trying to tease me about. From Corey, I always thought he was just saying stuff to get kicked off the ticket. But it just goes to show you that people talking trash in comment sections really believe this crap. Like, to me, it's like so crazy that people are really seriously taking this guy for real. Yeah, to the point where he might be the nomination for the Republican Party, man. It's crazy to me, man. I mean, and I don't want to stay on this all day long, but I mean, it's amazing that people are so stupid. Donald Trump? Huh? God damn it. Oh my gosh. All right, get back on the mic, Ninja. Yeah. It's 2016. And one of our political parties is seriously deciding on whether to make Donald Trump their nominee. Yeah. We living in a time, Fessa. We living in a time. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show. Coming back.
We all know how life happens. Cars run out of gas, batteries die, and even the safest of drivers get into both major and minor car accidents. When the unexpected happens, rest assured knowing that Motor Club of America has you covered. Regardless of what the problem is, rely on us to deliver peace of mind when you need it the most. Membership plans from Motor Club of America provide the service you deserve when the unexpected occurs at home, on the road, or at your job. Your coverage is not only limited to roadside assistance, but you also have the added assurance of personal accidental coverage, emergency room benefits, discounts on prescription drugs, dental care, and vision care. Help is literally a phone call away. Motor Club of America provides top-notch customer service and a variety of plans to best suit your needs and budget. When you join Motor Club of America, you're in good company. Over 7 million motorists protected since 1926. For more information, call 877-411-8383 or visit roadassist247.com.
Doug Stewart here to tell you about the folks at Strickland Security and one of their new security services. As I've told you before, these guys are your security experts. But what you didn't know is that they also handle security coverage for celebrities and special events here in Atlanta. Due to popular demand, the team at Strickland Security has created Celebrity Night Out Security Transportation Service. Want to impress the wife or girlfriend? Want to make sure your wife or your daughter is safe while out on the town with friends? You need this service. With a Celebrity Night Out service, 2 licensed and trained security professionals in black suits will pick you up in a black SUV and will deliver you and your party to your destination. These trained professionals can either stay by your side during the evening or wait for you outside. With these guys, you can truly relax and enjoy yourself because they're going to ensure your safe return home. Uber is a great service, but let's face it, they don't have your back if something goes wrong. In other words, if something pops off, they gone. So, whether you're planning something special, attending a holiday party, or just looking to have a stress-free night on the town, contact the team at Strickland Security and ask them about the Celebrity Night Out service. Trust me on this one. You will look and feel like a true celebrity or the president and the first lady. Yes, sir. Contact Strickland Security at 800-422-9075 or StricklandSecurity.com. That's StricklandSecurity.com.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. All right, we're going crazy in the engineering room here, but we got it all together. Thank you so much for joining your boy. Hey, the number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Yeah, that's all you're going to hear if Donald Trump becomes president. See your ass at the crossroad out this Mickey Ficky. I see your ass at the crossroad. Donald Trump president. Oh, my gosh. I laugh so I don't cry. Speaking of the crossroads, man, Father Shahid of Poor Righteous Teachers, a.k.a. PRT, went home to glory on yesterday, man. He was 45 years old, got into a motorcycle accident, man, and is gone to glory. You remember the classic hit, Rock This Funky Joint? Classic early 90s stuff right there, man. Brother going home to glory, man. Rest in peace to Father Shahid, man. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Y'all saw the story. I'm pretty sure you've seen the story. We all watched the Puppet Factory. You might hate a lot of the stuff that they do and they say and that they try to narrate, you know, but they're the source for news, sports, and information for the most part. But Panthers defensive end Jared Allen announced his retirement via video. And on the video, he's like in some ranch in Montana or something like that. He rides off into the sunset. There was no sunset. The sun probably doesn't come up in whatever part of the country that he's in right now. But dude was on a horse, had on a cowboy hat, one of the black cowboy hats, and talked about, my career's over. I'm going to ride off into the sunset, even though there was no sunset. I actually thought that was pretty damn cool, man. Pimpish by Jared Allen. He was the NFL's active sack leader with 136 sacks. He said, quote, "I just want to say thank you for an amazing 12-year career. This is the part where I was going to ride off into the sunset, but seeing how there's no sunset, I'm just going to ride off." And he says, quote, "I want to take the time to thank you," and this is from a statement written up. He says, "I want to take the time to thank my family, friends, and fans and teammates who have given their continued support throughout my 12-year career. It's been a great ride for me, and I couldn't be more grateful for the memories. It is with a great deal of thought and consideration that I have decided that I will not return to football next year." And then he went on to thank Carolina and Minnesota and the Chiefs organizations. Damn, did he play for the Chiefs? I don't remember him even playing for the Chiefs. He must have had like a quick little stint there. And so he's done. He's done, man. He was the best at his best during the 2011 season in Minnesota, where he had a league-leading 22 sacks. And he had 11 sacks or more in 8 of his 12 seasons. All right, so the obvious question is, Jared Allen a Hall of Famer? And once again, one of my tests that I use is if a guy's a Hall of Famer. And it's funny, we always compare black players to other black players and white players to other white players. When I think of Jared Allen, his career kind of reminds me of Kevin Green, who just got elected into the Hall of Fame. And I need to go back and look at the numbers. I should have done that. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. But you know, it's almost like this is one of my things. One of my tests is a guy a Hall of Famer or not. Just say the name. And when you say the name, does the name say Hall of Fame? You understand what I'm saying? You can say Barry Sanders. Instantly you think Hall of Fame. You don't have to think about it. You can say Roger Staubach. You can say Michael Irvin. You can say O.J. Simpson. And it just screams out at you. You know, Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders. It just screams out at you, Hall of Famer. And you don't have to think about it. When I think Jared Allen, he's got great numbers. He's got great numbers. But when I say Jared Allen, I just say solid player. I don't think Hall of Famer. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. You have to take these numbers into consideration. But I will say this. You know how we always talk about, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, you know how we always talk about that the passing numbers are going to be inflated in this day and time? Because, you know, it's a much different game than it was 25 years ago where the emphasis was on the run. Now the emphasis is on the pass. You got cats throwing the ball 40, 50 times a game. So wide receivers' yardage and their stats are going to be inflated. It's the same thing with the defensive ends, okay? It stands to reason that if you're playing in a league where they throw the ball more, you're going to have more opportunity for sacks. Think about it. You know, if you're playing in a league with Tom Brady and Drew Brees and these cats throwing the ball 50 times a game, you got 50 opportunities to rush and sack the quarterback. Now, I'm not trying to take anything away from Jared Allen. The big point I want to make is I don't know. Like, if I have a question mark about Jared Allen as a Hall of Famer. Maybe I'm totally wrong in that, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. He might get in first ballot. I don't know. But his name just doesn't scream out at me, Hall of Famer. You know, his name doesn't seem like it should be there, and I do the same thing when you talk about other positions as well. Like, his name doesn't seem like Jared Allen's name shouldn't be up there, you know, alongside the Hall of Fame with Reggie White and Bruce Smith. You know what I'm saying? And Deacon Jones. It just doesn't sound like Deacon Jones, Reggie White, Bruce Smith, and Jared Allen. Right. Maybe that's a me thing. Maybe that's my hang up. And I always say, man, I feel like the Hall of Fame should be the Hall of Fame, not the Hall of Very Good, or the Hall of Inflated Stats, so we go put your ass in there. No, I just don't agree with that. From Chuchi, yeah, you could have the numbers, Doug, but if your team blows or you have a small market, can you get into the Hall of Fame? And that's another part of it as well. Really, the Hall of Fame is an individual award. I get that. I agree with that. And the fact that Jared Allen played with the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers, even though they went to a Super Bowl with the Carolina Panthers, he doesn't have a Super Bowl ring as well. People always make the argument about half the damn Pittsburgh Steelers from the 1970s in the Hall of Fame, but their numbers really weren't that impressive. And did they get into the Hall of Fame because they played with the Steel Curtain? Did they play with the 70s Steelers teams? I don't know, man. It's kind of like one of those barbershop conversations. I don't know. From Jeff Schreiner, T.O. is a second ballot Hall of Famer. No, I think T.O. is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think T.O. is a first ballot Hall of Famer because not only were his numbers tremendous, but T.O. was kind of like the brand of T.O., the name T.O. Once again, when you say T.O., you think one of the best wide receivers. You think of unstoppable talent. He separated himself from the average players or even the above average players. T.O. was a beast, and I think maybe we forget about how great of a career Terrell Owens had. But T.O. was a beast. From RC, he says, I think Jared Allen will get into the Hall of Fame, but not on the first ballot. And maybe he might be, and yeah, I guess what I in effect talk about whenever I talk about this, I think first ballot Hall of Famer. To me, if your ass don't make it in first ballot, and I know they do have restrictions as far as how many people can get in, but to me it's almost like it should be a no-brainer that you are a Hall of Famer. I gave the examples earlier about, some of the legends of the game, and you got other cats that get into the Hall of Fame that are, they were good, but I wouldn't dare put them on the same level as some of the other greats in the Hall of Fame. So, I think Jared Allen might be one of those situations where he gets in third or fourth ballot, third or fourth time around as far as the Hall of Fame. From Loose Neck Chill Sore Sides, dudes with worse stats than Allen who are in the Hall of Fame. But I just talked about that Loose Neck side, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And maybe you made that post before I gave you a little commentary on that. You're going to start to see cats from the last decade whose stats are going to be, incredibly more or better than stats of guys from the 70s or the 80s. Okay, in the 80s, late 70s, they probably threw the ball 25 times, maybe 20 times a game. So there weren't that many opportunities to go get the quarterback. In 2016, these cats routinely throw the ball 40, 45 times, 50 times a game. So you're going to have more opportunities. So the stats are going to be inflated, man. And you really can't hold that against these guys. But if you use your eyes, this is where you use your eyes. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And I don't believe I got into this long tirade about this, but this is what we do around here. If you use your eyes, if you use your eyes and your comparison skills, there's a different level of rusher to the quarterback when you talk about Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, and Bruce Smith than to Jared Allen. I'm not saying Jared Allen wasn't a great player. I'm saying Jared Allen probably had many, many more opportunities to get the quarterback over the last 5, 6, 7 years in comparison to some of those guys that played in the 80s and 90s that were beasts. Yeah, they may not have had the greatest stats in the world, but that they were animals. Okay? I don't know. All right, we get back from the break, man. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. Damn it, the show is flying by. This is what you get around here. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, you get the realest, trillest sports and guy chat in America. You get passion. You get fun. And you get Stacy Dash Ball Peanut Awards later today. Don't go away. Keep it locked. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets, with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, baby. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Fantastic, freaky, funny Friday. And just talking about these sports, little stories out there. Sports and entertainment. Y'all heard the... and we're going to read chat here in a second, man. Thank you so much for the chat. Y'all heard this... or 2 stories, really, dealing with the Lakers. One... your boy Nick Young, a.k.a. Swaggy P. Swaggy P came into the locker room on Wednesday, or on Thursday, or Wednesday, and talked about how, he's happy that he didn't get traded. And actually the trade deadline was on Thursday, so he was a day late, or a day early. Ass clown. And if y'all remember, man, I actually like Swaggy P. I like Swaggy P and all of the shenanigans that went on with Swaggy P early on. But then Swaggy P just wore on me. Swaggy P just I'm a Laker fan, and get rid of that dude, man. I wish we could have traded his ass. And then also you heard this other story about Gilbert Arenas, his crazy ass. He put it out there on Twitter and asked the Lakers to give him a 10-day contract so that he could be in the house to check out Kobe Bryant in his last game at the Staples Center. Man, Gilbert Arenas, ain't nobody giving your ass no 10-day contract and nothing. Sit your ass down. Gilbert Arenas bringing gats in the locker room. Gilbert Arenas with all of the craziness he's been involved with and all of the crazy tweets and his commentary over the years, man. Something wrong with that boy. Yeah, it's going to be a big ticket. Gilbert Arenas is from L.A., so he's probably a Kobe fan. Probably grew up, rooting for the Lakers, obviously. And so that's probably a big thing to him. But ain't nobody studying your ass, Gilbert Arenas. Get out. Sit your ass down. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Ball Penis Awards coming up in about 20 minutes. Stay tuned for that. And it goes to the Buster of the Week in the world of sports and entertainment. Your nominees are Ronda Rousey for the supposed pity party she tried to throw on us the other day. Nobody feeling sorry for your ass. You need to get help. You need to get mental health help. But as far as us feeling sorry for you talking all of the trash you did and you get your ass kicked, we don't play that in America. She's nominated. Donald Trump is nominated for getting into a verbal altercation with the Pope. God's right-hand man. God's right-hand man. He gets a nominee. Kanye West nominated. I mean, damn. I mean, it's, you don't ask, you don't receive. I kind of get that, but y'all nominated him. The man asked for $1 billion. Like, he didn't even start out small. How you ask another man for $1 billion? Hey, can I get $1 billion? Sit your ass down, Kanye. And also Peyton and Archie Manning for, intimating that black people are kind of like some type of separate species. They're aliens or something like that. Y'all thought Peyton and Archie were cool, didn't you? I did. So those are your ball penis nominees. Let me read some of your chat from Clay Blackfist Davis. In Black History Month, Charles Haley is the only player in the NFL with 5 Super Bowls. Jared will get in, but not on first, second, or third ballot. Right. Like, to me, let me think about this. They're damn near the same. But just Charles Haley is just more decorated. Like, I would soon put Charles Haley in before I put Jared Allen. To me, skill set is pretty much the same. Charles Haley, probably, I don't have the numbers in front of me. Charles Haley, his numbers are probably much less than Jared Allen. But once again, I told you why a lot of the numbers are going to be inflated over the next couple of years. The difference between those two guys, to me, and what they could do on the football field, Charles Haley's got 5 rings. Okay, if rings meant something in the 70s with the Steelers and all of those questionable players, quote-unquote, questionable players getting into the Hall of Fame, when did that change? Charles Haley got 5 rings. Come on, man. Pay that man a little bit of love. And it's not like he's a Rudy Poot. It's not like he was an average player. So you can make the same debate and have the same debate about Robert Horry in the NBA. Much different of an argument, in my opinion. Robert Horry was a solid player. Robert Horry was a guy that made a lot of big shots, and I think Robert Horry has 6 or 7 rings or something crazy like that. But Robert Haley, as far as one of the best players in basketball, compared to Charles Haley in the conversation of being one of the best players in football, Charles Haley was a better player. He was a better player in his sport than Robert Horry was in his, I believe. That's just my opinion. From Jeff Scrivener, I need to earn my black card back by watching the movie Race this weekend because my wife dragged me to the movies on Tuesday to see How to Be Single. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it's the Jesse Owens story. One of the up-and-coming young black actors is playing him. He's been in a bunch of different things. But my daughter's track team is going as a team to see the movie tonight. So I think that's a very good thing. Go check it out, man. Support them brothers, man, in them films. From Stagger Lee, Charles Haley should have been first ballot. I don't know about first ballot. And once again, the reason why he wasn't first ballot is because his numbers probably don't compare to a lot of guys that are in. But just for the fact of what he meant to his teams, the man was in San Francisco, they won Super Bowls. The man went to Dallas, they won Super Bowls. Him and Dion were on like the same path. Like they were hired mercenaries. You got Charles Haley in your team in the mid-'90s, your ass is winning the Super Bowls early to mid-'90s. From K3000, the Manifesto King. Y'all stop it. We love K3000 around here. He's the unofficial writer for the Doug Stewart Show. K3000 says, I met Shaheed, Wise Peace, G-Rock at Radford College. Radford College is in Virginia. It's in Blacksburg, Virginia. I've been to Radford College before. I told the whole story a couple of weeks ago how my first job out of college was for Foot Action USA, National Sporting Goods Store. And so before I got my own store in Pensacola, Florida, You know how they shift managers and trainees around to other stores to see how they do it and learn under different managers. My first store where I was an assistant manager, where I left Charleston, was in Roanoke, Virginia. And so Roanoke is like an hour away from Blacksburg. So at that time, I was young, met up with a couple of good bros I'm still cool with today. We used to go down there to Virginia Tech and Radford College a lot. Radford was actually the big-ass party school back then. So, yeah, I've been to Radford College. Them brothers are wise, intelligent as Mickey Ficky. They stayed around spreading knowledge about love and respect of their self, knowledge, and helping your people. I got the all-white Reebok Classics that I should heed in Wise Peace autograph. Laugh out loud, Dougie. Remember the Fresh Fest. Top rap acts toured together. Them Mickey Fickies would throw T-shirts, posters, and 12-inch records into the crowd. These kids today don't even know what a 12-inch record is. Them joints hurt. They threw them in the crowd? That's assault. They stopped doing that midway through the first tour. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Brother Shaheed, man. Going home to glory. From RC, don't get Doug started on Keith Brooking. What happened with Keith Brooking? Why would y'all get me started on Keith Brooking? From Loose Neck Chill Saw Side, Swaggy P home, going home to Izzy Azalea. He is winning. I don't think that Iggy Azalea chick is that fine. And, she's super fine. She got a real fat old dump truck ass. She do. But I've seen some pictures of her without that makeup. I've seen some pictures of her without makeup, and she ain't that cute, Yeah, she got a booty from hell, but, I don't know. She ain't that impressive to me. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah, Nick Young, a.k.a. Swaggy P, is engaged to what's the chick name? I just forgot her name that quick. To that chick. White chick from Australia with a big old ass. Yeah. See, this is what I'm telling you about with this concussion stuff, man. I said the chick's name 3 seconds ago. Iggy Azalea! That's real. 4 seconds later, I forgot the chick's name. All right, when we get back from the break, man, more of your chat. And you talk about a supreme diss. I'll tell you about something that went down in Hollywood this past week, man. It's very, very disrespectful. Don't go away. This is the Doug Stewart Show. What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system that have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets, with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. February 19th, 2016, coming up in about 15 minutes. Your boy, Peanuts Award winner. The Doug Stewart Show is brought to you by ID Life. What is ID Life? Find out. Go to the DougStewartShow.idlife.com. In a nutshell, it's individualized nutrition. That's right. All right, so that's the DougStewartShow.idlife.com. This segment is brought to you by my good friends from Strickland Security. Do you need an alarm system? Are you tired of the alarm system people that you got and monitor your service? Holla at my folks at Strickland Security. They have over 55 years combined experience in the business. These are some good dudes. They're not going to try to upsell you on no crap or whatever, something you don't need just to make some money. These are good folks, all right? They can give you a basic alarm system starting at just $15 a month, or they can give you like the biggest, best alarm system that money can buy. They can do it all at Strickland Security. Go online and check them out at StricklandSecurity.com. That's StricklandSecurity.com. Yes, sir. Y'all heard this little story about after the Grammy Awards, this rapper Tyga, and I don't know who the hell Tyga is. I got to be honest with you. This is one of them old men moments. Tyga, and he spells it T-Y-G-E-A, or T-Y-G-A, I'm sorry. This guy Tyga, who's the boyfriend of Kylie Jenner, one of Bruce Jenner's kids, or I'm sorry, Caitlyn Jenner's kids. Evidently, he's some type of popular rapper or whatever, and he had a party after the Grammy Awards, man, and unbelievable. Paul McCartney. First of all, it's crazy that Paul McCartney would want to get into a party that a rapper named Tyga is having. Wait, no disrespect to Tyga. But Tyga is Tyga, and he's probably the flavor of the month this month. You know how it works with these rappers. They're the ish for about 6 months. They got a hot single, and then we never hear of them again. Now, Tyga may not be that guy. Maybe Tyga's going to have some staying power. I don't know. The great Tyga. I don't know. But chances are he probably won't. So Tyga's brand is big enough, and I guess with his relationship with one of the Jenner kids, anybody that's got anything to do with the Kardashians and the Jenners, they hot cheese in 2016. So this kid Tyga is having a party, and the great Paul McCartney, when you talk about the holy grail of singers, as far as how big their name is and how much they've done in the record industry, Paul McCartney would probably be on that list. Yeah, he'd probably be in the top 10 as far as most significant singers, biggest legacy to the music industry. He'd probably be in the top 10, okay? And Paul McCartney, for some reason, wanted to go to Tyga's party, and he got turned away at the door. Your name ain't on the list, man. I don't care what your name is. I don't care who the hell you are. You know how them bouncers are at the door with stuff like that. We've all been there. Some of us more than others. But I've been there once or twice in my life. My name's supposed to be on the damn list. I get to the door, and they look at the list, and the person that was supposed to put me on the list didn't do it. And so I'm looking around looking like an asshole. And they actually got video. TMZ got video. TMZ got video of Paul McCartney at the door with that uncomfortable my name is on the list, but they can't find my name on the list, look on his face. Like he's looking around. It's embarrassing. And it's freaking Paul McCartney. Once again, I said it earlier, man. We are truly living in a time, Fessa, where the great Paul McCartney tries to get into a party in Hollywood after the Grammys and is shunned, in effect, by a rapper named Tyga. And he spells it Tyga. It almost reminds me a little bit of this whole thing with Kim Fields on this Hollywood, the Real Housewives of Hollywood thing. Like, seriously? Kim Fields, you are on Real Hollywood Wives of Atlanta, or whatever the hell the name of the damn show is. And Paul McCartney's trying to get into a party to kick it with Tyga. We living in a time, Fessa. We living in a time. It was a big misunderstanding, and Tyga came out and said that he had no control of the door. But you would almost think that's no excuse either. Like, you hire people to run your door that don't know who the hell Paul McCartney is, and there's this thing called professional courtesy. Like, Paul McCartney should never, ever pay to get into anybody's damn party. Any party. Whether it's music-related, TV, movies, Paul McCartney don't pay to get in parties. He's freaking Paul McCartney. So it's very disrespectful. From Locafella in the chat room on the Doug Stewart Show on Spreaker.com, he says it's Lionel Richie. Oh, that's who it was. It's Lionel Richie, who was Tom Joyner's homeboy, and it was the Commodores whose band he was talking about. Right. I'm sorry, I got my light-skinned and ninjas mixed up. Yes, sir. Smokey Robinson, Lionel Richie, same dude. From Loose Neck Chill Sauce Side, that's all I'm saying. Never said she's pretty, but that wagon she's dragging is something else. Oh, yeah. Talking about Iggy Azalea. She got a bunkie on her. She do. From Cleotis, laugh out loud. I like all women, and I like a nice size shaped bunkie. But I love it best on his sister. Red beans and rice, didn't miss her. Yes, sir. Y'all can have Iggy. Yeah, I mean, and you can find the pictures. You remember she had that little, like, verbal Twitter war with another rap chick, a black chick that raps. And they were just dissing each other. And somebody found some pictures of Iggy Azalea without makeup on. And, kind of looked like she got hit in the face with a bag of nickels. If you ask me. From Sidney Jackson, Chuchi, okay. With using my phone and AT&T maybe slowing me down since I still have unlimited data. From Grego, yes, Ninja, some women were going to hood doctors and they put concrete mix on the other stuff in there. Some died from it. Yeah, I've heard about that before. From Clay Black Fist Davis, Chuchi, when you've been conditioned to believe that mess, it's offensive when people challenge that belief. Okay, I must have missed what Chuchi was saying. Chuchi probably saying something very, very controversial in the chat room, and I missed it. From Jeff Scrivener, when Swaggy P gets released by the Lakers, he'll play pro ball in Australia and live happily ever after with Iggy. Laugh out loud. That's funny. I see what you did there. I saw what you did there. Happily ever after. That's funny. From Miss Mocha Bella, Tyga, he's 26 years old, ass with a 17-year-old girl. What? Wait a minute. This Kylie Jenner is 17 and Tyga is 26? Are you kidding me? Is that accurate, or are you just trying to start something up in the chat room, Mocha? You better than that, Mocha. From Dobby, damn Doug, Tyga, Rack City, Rack City. Oh, he sings that song. I'm a fan. As far as one-hit wonders go, Rack City Chick, Rack City Chick. I love that. I used to like when that came on the radio. I did. But nah, he still won't get on the status of no damn Paul McCartney. Let's keep it real. He might have had one great hit, Rack City Chick, Rack City Chicks. I like that. Don't get me wrong, but the whole thing is insulting. Like, I don't care that you had nothing to do with who came in the door. No. There should have been somebody around. You're in the music business, okay? Let's step back and look at this whole scenario. You're in the music business. Like, I know all of the faces in the sports talk industry. I know their faces. I might not be down with them or anything like that, but I know their faces. I know who the kind of like the biggest names in sports talk and in the sports media business. I know their names because, it's the professionalism of it once again. So you're in the music industry. Clearly you had a hit. You having a big-ass party after the Grammys. The people around you and that work with you should be, in tune with the music industry. So there should have been somebody in your camp. If it wasn't a bouncer, bouncers, what they do is they bounce. They're not into the music industry, so I'm not going to blame them. But there should have been somebody in your camp that was at the front door and recognized Paul McCartney as being Paul McCartney. And then, at some point when they tried to stop him, that person should have ran back to the back to you and to your administrators and says, hey, Paul McCartney's at the door and they're not letting him in. Is it okay to let Paul McCartney in? That's how it should have went down. But evidently it didn't. Somebody should have recognized Paul McCartney. Somebody should have recognized him. The fact that nobody did really, really says a lot. Say what you want. I mean, that Paul McCartney. Beatles Paul McCartney. From Andre Elam. Grego, did you see where the sister doctor in Marietta is about to go to jail for murder? Yeah, I've seen that story. From that ninja. Tiger doesn't even know who Alexander O'Neal is. Not a chance in hell. He knows who Paul McCartney is. Wait a minute. So the great Tiger, Tyga, he had another incident where he didn't know who Alexander O'Neal was? Huh? The great Alexander O'Neal, Secret Garden? Didn't Alexander O'Neal, didn't he have a verse on Secret Garden? Classic hit. I got a story about that song, too. One day I'll tell y'all about it. From Redland Kirk, Doug, you had it right. Bruce. Is Mama name him Bruce? I'm going to call him Bruce. Right. Mama call him Bruce. I'm going to call him Bruce. The old Caitlyn Jenner thing or whatever, man. Just go ahead with that. Mama call him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay. This whole thing is crazy to me, man. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, man. And thank you so much for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show, man. This is what we do around here. If you're new to the show, trust me, if there's not a lot going on in sports, we got plenty of stuff to talk about around here and clown and laugh off of. We good. You will be entertained around here. Are you not entertained? You know you're entertained. Which one of those Gladiator movies was that from? Was that from Gladiator? Troy, one of those movies. Are you not entertained? You definitely get entertained around here. When we get back from the break, man, we're going to go ahead and give out these ball peanuts. Sports talk, guy talk, entertainment talk, hip-hop culture, pop culture. We do it all here on the Doug Stewart Show. Damn it, don't go away.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-file, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7. Penis tastes better boiled.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Today, we are going to begin our study of the male erection. We are adults. Now, I want everybody together to go ahead and say, penis, penis, penis.
Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better boiled.
come on, y'all, say it.
No, man. P-nuts. I'm trying to say it as slow as I can. P-nuts. P-E-A-N-U-T-S. P-nuts. Y'all know what the hell I was saying.
Come on, y'all, say it.
It's that time of the week again where we give out the Stacy Dash Ball Peanut Awards. And if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, man, it's a long story about how the award became known as Ball Peanuts. It's a long story. I hate to even get into it. You heard the little intro to it just then. Ask somebody in the chat room and they'll tell you all about the whole origin of it. And I don't want to get into that. They'll tell you. So the Ball Peanuts Awards, the Stacy Dash Ball Peanuts Award, named after the great Stacy Dash, or not so great Stacy Dash, go out to the Buster of the Week in the world of sports and entertainment. Y'all give me the nominees and we vote on it, and you get the Buster of the Week. Your nominees for this week are Kanye West, who asked a man for $1 billion. I mean, damn, bruh. You could at least gave dude some foreplay and asked for like $50 million. But he asked Mark Zuckerberg for $50 or for $1 billion. Peyton and Archie Manning, more so Archie Manning, if you read the comments that he made in the deposition back in I believe it was 2001. He talked about black men as if they weren't human, and saying that it was, in effect, he said that it was a bad thing, or insinuated it was a bad thing if this young lady had sex with black guys, which we don't even know if that was the case or not. And if she did, okay, what? But Archie Manning really made it sound like that having sex with a black guy was, akin to something just so sacrilegious. I mean, almost worse than an animal or an alien or something like that. So they're nominated. Donald Trump's nominated for taking on the Pope. I don't think that's a good idea. And Ronda Rousey is nominated for a Ball Penis Award as well for crying, talking about how bad it was, how bad she felt. No, you wasn't saying all of that. You wasn't crying when you was talking all that trash. Now you want us to feel sorry for you? ESPN paints this picture of us having compassion and sorrow and remorse for her. No, man. No, go back and read some of the inflammatory things she said before this fight. I'm not going to forget. And this is one thing that probably separates me from a lot of other sports and guy talk shows in America, in the world, is I'm going to keep it real. You know, I don't want you to kill yourself. I think you should get some help for that if you were really thinking that. But let's stick to the story here. The story here is that you talk cash-ish before that fight. You know, you were going to mop the floor up with this chick. You were going to kick that ass. And then you got your ass kicked. I don't feel sorry for you, heifer. That's an old school country term right there, heifer. So, today's Boiled Peanut Award winner is... Y'all know I do it at least twice. And sometimes I do it 3 times. Archie stinking Manning. And you know what hurts more? You know what makes the story even worse, and makes you hurt more. Speaking from the concept, or from the aspect, I guess that may be the best word that I can come up with at this time, of a black man, is like, I thought highly of Archie Manning, but these comments that I heard, man, this is probably some of the most offensive comments that I've ever heard before in my life. Seriously. And me, just like any other sports fan, man, much respect for the Peyton Manning, Archie Manning, Eli Manning, the first family of football. Much respect. And I was wrong. Archie Manning really doesn't look too kindly on black people. It was his words. So this week, Archie Manning is the recipient of the Stacy Dash Boiled Peanuts Awards. May you and Stacy Dash live together in infamy. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. I saw a couple of y'all commented about Tyga, the Tiger and Kylie Jenner relationship. Kylie is now 18, but they were 17 when they first started dating. Seriously? That's how they get down in L.A.? I didn't know that's how they got down out there. I thought they only got down like that in West Virginia. This is 2016. Like, was this not a big story? I'm not up on this story, on this whole relationship thing between these two people. I'm not. Like, was this a talked about thing? Was this an issue when this first happened, when it became known that a 26-year-old dude, Tyga, it's kind of like that story, that conversation we had yesterday about something else. But at what point do you stop calling yourself Tyga? You're 26, bruh. You got to go by your birth-given name, Leon or something like that. So when this whole thing was revealed, I mean, and we know the story, once again, the Jenners and the Kardashians, their big conversation for some reason in 2016. So when it was revealed that Tyga was messing with Kylie Jenner, Bruce Jenner's daughter, was this like a big thing in the tabloids? National Enquirer, TMZ type stuff? I don't know. Hip your boy to it. And listen, I go back and read all the chat later on after the show. So hip your boy on like the details of this story, because that don't sound right. You know, Bruce is already mixed up already, so maybe in his world it wasn't that big of a deal. No. If you're 26 years old and you knock on the door, you come and take my daughter out, you need to turn around and get back in your car real fast, because I'm going upstairs and I'm going to the closet. And if you down here when I get back, it's going to be a problem. Yeah. And my daughters know that, so I don't think they would even try nothing like that, God forbid. Knock on wood. But yeah, it's going to be a problem. If you're a 26-year-old man shaving an ish every day, you got stubble on your face, dirt under your fingernail like you've been working on somebody's engine, and you knock on my door, it's going to be a problem. And I got 3 of them. I got 3 daughters. Lord knows, knock on wood once again. That don't happen to me, and I don't come under that scenario, But yeah, that's not good. That's not good. And I know age ain't nothing but a number, and R. Kelly will tell you it's cool, And when she turned 26, he'll be 40-something or right at 40 or whatever. You know, maybe at that time is cool, but no. So explain this thing to me in the chat room. Hell no. Hell no. I'm going to the closet. And if I get to the closet, I come back and your ass is still here. Ninja, if I come back and you still standing here, you know, it's almost like that scene from Good Times when Thelma brought home that older dude. He brought home Louis Gossett Jr. They were wrong for that. How the hell you gonna bring in bald ass head Louis Gossett Jr. to take out Thelma? Louis Gossett looked like he was like 45, man, at the time, coming to take out Thelma. James is like, oh, hell no. I hate to even think about it. Ugh! Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show. Radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets, with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt. Specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975 and work it out.
Bounce with it, huh? Let it bump though.
The world's heavyweight champion of sports and guy talk radio. This is the Doug Stewart Show. the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America. Can you pass the word? Can you tell one of your boys this weekend about the show and how we get down around here? Can you do that for your folk? I mean, seriously, can you tell one person about the Doug Stewart Show, man? We really would appreciate it. I mean, we just plugging along. We're going to keep on pounding. We are very close to 11,000 followers to the show, man. In theory, if all of those 11,000 people, tell one person, we can double our listenership in one day. Tell one person, man. Shoot out the link to the show or to the website, man, and tell your folks to tune into the Doug Stewart Show. We really would appreciate it, man. And we'll take that $5 too. Today is Friday. We know you got it. You got it. Same time. Yeah. So this Tyga. Like, I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm a fan of that one song, Rack City Chicks, Rack City. He didn't do a lot of rapping. I mean, he basically just sung the whole hook, if that was him singing the hook or whatever. So he ain't even a great rapper. I'm not a fan of a 26-year-old dude. Like, how do he even get in the same place to even, try to rap to a 16-year-old girl, a 17-year-old girl? Like, they can't be, they're not supposed to be in the same places where they can even have an extended conversation. Like, she's not supposed to be able to get into a nightclub where Tyga's at. Tyga's not supposed to be able to get into a skating party where she's at. How do they even know each other? Oh, I thought about it. Maybe Tyga was having some kind of concert or something like that, and she went to the concert, and she probably asked to go backstage. But even if she asked to go backstage, they shouldn't have let her backstage with Tyga. He's a 26-year-old dude. I guess they could probably say, well, she's a fan of Tyga. This is Bruce Jenner's daughter, Caitlyn. I mean, some people will say, can she go backstage and meet Tyga? She's kind of a big deal. Tyga's a big deal, I guess. It's his damn concert. Yeah, bring Kylie back to meet Tyga. So damn, Tyga's wrong for instituting rap and game to a 17-year-old chick. You should sign the little girl's little autograph book, take a couple pictures, and you got to keep it moving, bruh. You got to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving. So I don't like that. I don't care. You can call me whatever you want. Country, unprogressive, whatever you want to call me, that's fine. I'll be that. From DC Cavalier. As Bernie Mac used to say, there's going to be some misunderstanding. There's going to be some misunderstanding. You damn right. From Clay Blackfist Davis, being a child molester used to be illegal. Laugh out loud, or legal. Yeah. Times have changed, though. Times have changed. From Sidney Jackson, man, damn Bruce Jenner. The only Bruce I care about is Wayne and Bananas. Or Banner. I'm sorry, Bruce Banner. From that ninja Chuchi, that's true, but his writing is what I grew up with. Prefers music. Consider music to be personal, like who you choose to smash. From Clay Blackfist Davis, I seen girls in the mail or in the mall looking like they're 24, but they're 15. That steroid food is making these girls develop too damn fast. Yeah. Obviously, we've always had this conversation. But once Tyga, Tyga, once Tyga finds out that the chick is 17 years old, it's a wrap. It should be a wrap. Yeah. Now listen, I'm not going to say that I'm a saint or anything like that. As far as my history with women or anything like that, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to even put that out there, But I know one thing. I ain't messing with no little girl. I ain't never thought that. And if I found out somebody that I approached or whatever was young, then I backed off. That's just me. I ain't never put my hand on no woman either. Never. Ain't no woman can ever come out and say, Doug Stewart put hands on him. No. Wasn't raised like that. So, I mean, I think you just got to have personal scruples, man. Damn you, Tyga. From Andre Elam, he says, Nathan Barksdale, the guy who inspired the show, The Wire. You must not have listened to the show yesterday. I mentioned this yesterday, Andre Elam. Come on, homeboy. I'm going to need you to do better. I'm going to need you to tune in every single day. Go back and listen to the podcast later. I'm just joking. He says Nathan Barksdale's guy, the guy who inspired the show The Wire, died in prison recently, and they don't know the exact day of death. Yeah, I didn't read that part of the story. Yeah, when I read the story yesterday, they never gave the cause of death in the story that I was reading it from as well. Yeah, probably some shenanigans going on. What do we got here? From That Ninja Ty, that's one of the people Elvis stole his style from. Mr. Dynamite is what he was known as, a great performer and somewhat of a pioneer in the regard, influenced Michael Jackson as well. I miss who exactly they're talking about. From Vince Wright, the Big Smooth, the Southern receiver who was paralyzed in the Georgia game, is finally going home this weekend. Prayers to him. Yes, praise his holy name. I didn't realize that, Vince. Thank you for the information. So is he still paralyzed? And I'll search this myself. The show's about to end here. You don't have to tell me, I guess, if you don't want to. From Sidney Jackson, Claire Huxtable is the finest black TV mom. Maybe second is Michelle Obama. What TV show is Michelle Obama on? From Chuchi, he says Hollywood, Doug. I guess he's talking about the whole Tyga and Kylie Jenner situation. From Clay Blackfist Davis, Mustard on the Beat made that Rack City song. Oh, so you're saying Tyga didn't make the Rack City song? All right, see, I'm gonna have to rely on y'all with the artists and the producers of new school rap. You know, pretty much to me. And I got into a real debate about this, and not really a discussion about this a couple weeks ago in the barbershop. Yeah, I still go to the barbershop. I just stop in and listen to what cats are talking about in the barbershop, so I still do that. I don't got no hair, but that's what I still do. But, yeah, I mean, dude really pointed it out, man, and I've talked about this before. Like, it's so amazing, and this isn't nothing new. Pretty much they play the same, 10 songs on the radio from the beginning of time, okay? They stick with a winner, you know? But it's amazing to me, man, how much of an influence Future has on music right now. And how everybody, all of the songs, all of the production, and I'm sure they're probably using the same producer. The same producer continues to get work after work after work, job after job after job. But it is amazing to me how bad rap is today, where these cats not even rapping no more. These cats are mumbling some words. They're not even finishing sentences, that Young Thug kid. They're not even rapping. They're not even putting together complete thoughts in their lyrics. And everything sounds like Future with the auto-tune thing, I guess. And it's just bad, man. It's just bad. The great KRS-One and real lyricists like that, man, they turn it over in their graves. And KRS-One is not dead. So let me take that back. You know what I mean. You know the point I'm trying to make. They're not even, and I mean, there's some great rappers out there, but they don't even get the chance to even get their music heard. They can't even get a deal. Cats with real rhymes, real flow, real lyricists. They can't even get on. Because you're too busy playing Young Thug and Future. No disrespect to these guys. I'm not knocking their hustle, but their hustle sucks. I mean, it absolutely sucks. I mean, go back and listen. We talked about Shaheed earlier today, PRT, Poor Righteous Teachers. You go back and listen. If you're under the age of 30, go back and listen to that Rock This Funky Joint. And listen to the flow and the words that dude is spitting in that song, man. It's bad. It's bad. And I didn't mean to get on my high horse today. And I know y'all youngsters calling me, the old man in the club and get off my lawn and all of that stuff. Whatever. I will be that. This rap today, man, and half the time I got to turn the radio down because of the sexually explicit lyrics in the music. When I'm in the car with my daughter. Yesterday I was in the car with my daughter and something came on and they said something about hitting it from the back. They did. And when they said it, I looked over my daughter, and I'm like my old man now. We were watching Purple Rain. I'm that dude now. And I looked at my daughter, I was like, oh, my gosh. Oh, what was that? What was that? It's just bad, man. I'm sorry I got on this little rant, but it's just bad. It is bad, 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 bad. It's horrible. I'm holding 2 thumbs down to the ground. Rap sucks right now. It does. It sucks.
You gonna eat your beans and cornbread? Yes, it's your grown man Gator.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, it sucks. It sucks. Have some pride about your lyrics, man. Put some time into it. Have some pride. Damn. Oh, okay. All right. Last rant for the week, man. Last rant for the week. Hey, man, thank you so much for tuning in to the Doug Stewart Show. Really do appreciate it, man. I really, really do appreciate it, man. Thank you to all of the Stewies in the chat room that helped make this show the most interactive show in America. Thank you very much. Shouts out to my man Waterhead Walter, Dwayne Vassan, Gerald Oliveri, engineers to the show. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. All right. Be careful on them streets this weekend. Go and check out Race. And we'll be back Monday. Same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel. Peace.
You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. Yeah, I just wanna live my life. I'm a cute sci-fi till I die. I'm a cute atomic dog at my wedding. I'm a cute. If I have a little boy, he gon' play as cute. I'ma have him in the cut getting good. I'm a cute. Everybody in the hood knows daddy is a cute. I had to do a song that was trippy for the cute. I'm a cute. I'm a cute. When I was knee high, I dreamed to be a cute. And now I'm 25, damn right, I'm a cute. And a step show one day, I'm a cute. Man, when we get second place, I'm a cute. Wreck my LB, dust them off, I'm a cute. Drop chicken on the floor, brush it off, I'm a cute. 4 a.m. still out, hanging with the Q's. I'm a cute, I'm a cute. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. I guess by now y'all can tell I'm a cute. Ain't trying to talk down, just saying I'm a cute. I still got love for the those who ain't cute. Some of my tightest partners ain't no cues. They know one thing for sure, I'm a cute. Duty calls, gotta go, no offense, I'm a cute. And they got my backstage line for the cues. I'm a cute. I'm a cute. Mama told me long time ago about them cues. Told me I could go Greek, but don't be a cute. It was in my nature to go and be a. Even in preschool, mama knew I was a girl. Asked me my name, I told her I'm a cute. Teacher asked me my name, I told her I'm a cute. Cops on ID, I tell them I'm a cute. I'm a cute. I'm a cute. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. Hey, you know how it is when you roll. Yes, bruhs in the club, don't throw up your hooks. If you ain't a bruh, don't throw up your hooks. Bruhs in the club, don't throw up your hooks. If you ain't a bruh, don't throw up your hooks. Bruhs in the club, don't throw up your hooks. If you ain't a bruh, don't throw up the hooks. Bruhs in the club, don't throw up your hooks. If you ain't a bruh, don't throw up the hooks. Cause you know how it is when you roll with the Q's. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's. You know how it is.